Hi, I'm Vlad with the Verge, and this is the Samsung Galaxy S3, the third generation of Samsung's flagship Galaxy S Android line. Like its predecessors, the Galaxy S3 comes with a super long spec sheet highlighted by a 1.4 GHz quad-core Exynos processor, a 4.8-inch Super AMOLED display with HD resolution, and a very generous 2100 mAh battery. Physically, the S3 is closer to the first generation Galaxy S than the second, moving to a more rounded look and restoring the glossy plastic back cover of the original. It also borrows a neat trick from the Galaxy Nexus in having a disguised status LED light. The power button is still mounted on the side, a Samsung hallmark which I approve of, though the Android 4.0 software keys are replaced by Samsung's standard combination of two capacitive keys and one physical home button. These actually work surprisingly well. Android still often needs a dedicated menu button, which Samsung provides, and the multitasking menu is accessible by holding down the home key. I find Samsung's implementation here the most intuitive from among all Android 4.0 devices, including the Galaxy Nexus. The phone most people will compare the Galaxy S3 against, however, will be HTC's One X, which has the same screen resolution, is nearly identical in size, and also has a quad-core version. HTC's biggest advantage is in display technology, where the One X offers far better white balance than the blue-tinted Galaxy S3, although Samsung is clearly the performance champion. Running our usual suite of benchmarks revealed the Galaxy S3 to be the most powerful phone, particularly in terms of graphics, that we've tested yet. Those capabilities are put to good use by the camera, which produces crystal clear images and is also among the best we've seen. Samsung adds a burst shot mode to the Galaxy S3, much like HTC does with the One series, although Samsung's camera software is on the whole far less polished than HTC's. A neat addition from Samsung is a new picture-in-picture mode for video, which allows you to play back a movie while you're still using the phone. Opinions will be divided about the aesthetic differences between the One X and the Galaxy S3, but Samsung definitely wins on the software front. The new Nature UX version of TouchWiz is the least offensive Android skin I've tested yet, partially because the phone is so blindingly fast and makes the user experience extremely smooth. The app drawer on the Galaxy S3 reminds me of some third-party launchers, which is a good thing, in terms of how clean and tidy it is, plus it also lets you hide applications that you don't want to see. The slide-down notifications menu also includes media playback controls and a set of 10 toggles, which you can swipe between for quick access. Speaking of media playback, the Galaxy S3 is easily capable of handling 1080p video. That's the resolution at which it records after all, and comes with a neat little trick, allowing you to pause video by putting your palm on top of the display. This is part of Samsung's comprehensive suite of motion controls, which also include picking up the phone to dial the number of someone you're texting, or swiping a palm across the screen to capture a screenshot. Smart Stay is another addition from Samsung, using the front-facing camera to detect if you're still looking at the screen and keeping it on, although that doesn't work terribly well in the dark. Rounding off the Samsung extras is S-Voice, which you can consider a Siri for Samsung Android phones. Like Apple's voice assistant, the utility of this app is still very limited. Overall, Samsung has made a huge effort to enhance its software suite, and some of the additions are neat, but none of them could be considered unique selling points for this device. The things that will get people on board are the excellent processor and camera, plus the extra-large battery. The HTC One X still holds the advantage for me in having the best smartphone display on the market, however the Galaxy S3 offers a lot of compelling reasons to look Samsung's way as well.